Dock scheduling recommendation. Sailing is not recommended. Shipping line decision. Departure as scheduled. Okay, so they were told, or they were advised not to sail out, but they did so anyways. We were following the company's latest route, setting out for Port Elpis, or from Port Elpis. The sea missed that day didn't meet safety standards for departure, yet the shipping company insisted. The cargo was urgent, and the client had shown enough sincerity to demand we set sail immediately. So someone was getting offered a lot to get that stuff quick. And yeah, seeing as they were probably smuggling something. If the ship was down lower in the water, then it should be. Not long after we left port, a piece of cargo fell into the sea. Following protocol, we reported it to the company. They told us it belonged to an important client, and we had to retrieve it at all costs. Since the vessel couldn't change course, Neon and another crew member volunteered to take a small boat and recover the cargo. Despite the mist, we trusted the newly confirmed route and thought it would be fine, so we let them go. But soon after continuing our journey, we discovered that the adjacent companion hollow had expanded into a section of the route. We had no choice but to reroute and speed up to avoid the danger zone. Once the mist cleared, I dispatched 3 small boats to search where Neon and the other crew members had gone. However, his voice grows quieter, laden with guilt as he bows his head. I knew it. I knew it! The company was fully aware that the departure time, cargo load, and route verification all violated the public securities regulations. They didn't want to face the immense cost of following proper protocol to search the hollow for the missing crew. Instead, they threatened us, ordered everyone to stay silent, and labeled their disappearance as an accidental drowning. Before long, I quit my previous job and have been making a living here, relying on a few small sightseeing boats. And if you want justice, I can testify for you. Testify. After 2 years, how timely of you. I'm sorry. I just... Take back your apology. When the day comes that I need you to testify in court, I hope your guild will still push you to recount everything exactly as it happened. Okay. On the one hand, you can maybe blame them a bit for keeping quiet, but on the other hand, they were being threatened.
Yeah.
So
in the end, frustration is understandable.
Yeah. Cowardice, self-preservation. Only he will truly know the answer to that. Over 2 years ago, the floating river under Sea-Wing shipping, right? He really remembers everything. Yep. Before setting sail, they had already reported their departure, return schedule, and route to the lighthouse. Although they likely altered the company records after the incident, the lighthouse archives still show the original data, which confirms they didn't adjust their route based on the updated companion hollow expansion info. I've also collected weather reports from weather records from that day. Everything's ready. Okay, Sea-Wing shipping, floating river. This route has not yet been matched with today's companion hollow expansion. A recommendation: not recommended to set sail. Proceed with departure as scheduled. How did you... it's not like I've got some photographic memory or psychic abilities. The ship owner mentioned this to me a long time ago. I figured these documents would only be useful in your hands. The statute of limitations for that incident hasn't expired yet. So, you're ready to take Sea-Wing shipping to court, right? Yep. With the evidence you and the ship owner gave me, I can now prove that 2 years ago, Sea-Wing shipping, without adjusting their course based on the influence of the companion hollow zone, instructed the floating river to set sail in foggy weather when it was not advised. When the crew entered the hollow while attempting to save the cargo, they concealed the truth from public security to avoid rescue costs. Everything was completely against the rules. They should be held responsible for Neon. Okay. Is there anything else you need help with? Maybe I still need more witnesses. I'll ask the ship owner. I can be your witness. Contact me anytime if you need me. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Can you see me from inside the hollow? I miss you so much. Ah, sorry. I was so caught up in this matter that I didn't properly thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have already been buried with the stuff that Neon left behind in the hollow. I wouldn't have had a chance to seek justice. I wonder what color and shape of ethereal I would have been turned into. If you want, let's talk about Neon. Where should I begin? Neon and I were both children of sailors, and we grew up together by the harbor. Our parents were always busy, so we stuck together. No matter how tired we were from playing all day, we never forgot to draw the heavy curtains shut before bed. Otherwise, we'd be broken up by the guiding lights soon enough. Though, honestly, even the curtains couldn't help much. Our parents often didn't get home until late at night, waking us up anyway. Hey Aurora, hope you're doing well today?
Hello.
Aurora.
Until that one time. Darkness consumed the old port, and the lights that used to brighten the bay every night were never seen again. Our parents didn't come home that night, or any night after, to turn on the lights in the living room. You could call it unlucky, I suppose. But back then, those tragedies felt as common as the catch hauled in by the fishing boats, vast, mundane, and all over New Eridu. Compared to others, at least we still had each other. Or rather, at least I had him. His companionship was my last ray of hope. Until 2 years ago, my last ray of hope extinguished. You already know that the so-called prophecy was entirely made up by me. But sailing along a predetermined course to find a ray of hope as bright as the sunrise was indeed my unrealistic secret expectation. Rather than being repeatedly knocked down by the same question to which I could not find an answer, where did Neon go? I decided to grasp the final clue and set off to find him. No matter where it would lead me. Sorry, you've had to put up with so much. Starting with my ramblings about drowning in the sea. Really, I've been such a hassle. You won't actually? Of course not. The dead is dead. I can discern where the real world is. Besides, he died in the hollow. If he had drowned in the sea, I would never be able to see him again, right? You okay there?
One sec. My dad was talking into the mic there.
Okay. Anyway, once everything with Sea Wing shipping is settled, I plan to leave this port behind and take in all the places we dreamed of. Neon will live well.
There we go. A couple of dad's gifts were kind of loud enough that you could hear them over the mic, apparently.
It heard something, but yeah, unsure what was said.
Yeah, I just thought someone cried out in pain for a second or something.
Yeah, no. They were trying to pester me a little bit, is all. Trying to be funny.
Yes, that's it. Give me back my precious battery. What's wrong? I heard that the ocean god statue here rewards honest bamboo. If I toss my battery into the ocean, the god will emerge with a gold one and a silver one, and asks you which one you lost. If you answer neither, the sea god gives you all three. Golden, silver, and your original battery. So you threw your battery into the sea? Yep, but instead of the sea god, a nearby sailor fished it out and asked if it was mine. I thought he was the sea god, so I answered truthfully, but he didn't give me either of the batteries, or return the one I tossed in originally. He told me not to toss any batteries again, and took mine with him. You can't use a wet battery, can you? Maybe you did it for your own good. I had been holding on to it for half a year. Give it back. I want power. Little idiots.
Easier to buy them new batteries.
Okay, Captain Bang Boo.
I was planning to joke that this bamboo would be a good bamboo for the captain.
More backgrounds. Okay, let's see there.
Might have to mute on and off a little bit there just to keep them from being heard.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay. I was going to get on this ship and set sail, but I fell when I was running. You saved me. Why don't you become my crew? Why were you trying to set sail? Let me ask you, do you know what lies on the other side of the ocean? A new world, with tons of sailing bamboo and a great treasure left by the golden bamboo before it was decommissioned. Endless ether batteries. I think we can know where this is referencing. From now on, I'll board this ship, gather my crew, and set off to claim the treasure. I'm destined to be the Bamboo King. Okay, Luffy. But this ship belongs to someone else, right? I'll return when I find the endless ether batteries. But you're right, I don't have the key to this vessel. I'll have to recruit the owner of the ship first. Yo ho ho, and then he took a bite of gum gum.
So we have found indeed more of a bamboo version of our captain.
Maybe.
Possibly.
But
Okay.
replace batteries with a bowl of mushroom stew that never empties. But you like mushroom stew, right?
Mushroom soup is pretty good. Not sure if I've had
Yeah.
really mushroom stew.
I don't think I've had mushroom stew before, but definitely mushroom soup.
Let's see. The statue on the docks. It's said to be in the shape of a sea god, but it's actually really ugly, isn't it? It's a little insane, but a lot of people say it works. They say so long as you wish with sincerity, your wish will be granted. Sounds like the kind of story Dennis would love. You might as well tell me that there are other metropolises in the world. Instead of just making wishes come true, this statue's more famous for pretty much making wishes come true. In other words, it does fulfill your wishes, but sometimes it does in strange ways. I remember when the captain of a fishing trawler wished for a safe return. In the end, the boat got a hurricane alert 10 minutes out of the harbor, so it just turned straight around and returned safely to port. And another captain wished to return fully laden. He ended up taking on an emergency public security request to deal with marine trash and had to drag hundreds of metal oil drums back to port. The cargo hold was busting at the seams that day. And there were also sailors who wished for some good shore leave, only to find themselves seasick and unable to go back out to sea. So basically, it's a monkey's paw. That's sure effective. But as long as you don't make overly greedy wishes, it seems that no one has ever paid a terrible price for it. At least not that I've heard of. So that's why everyone keeps on good terms with that statue. What little wishes have you got that you'd like to try out? A little wish. Is collecting up to all these commemorative coins count? Well, I guess it's time for us to make a wish. The strange statue stands joyfully as always to one side of the docks. So I have to make a wish to this jiggly fish about collecting up all the commemorative coins? Phooey. Can't be disrespectful to the sea god. Gotta make a serious wish. Be a pious prayer. Almighty sea god, please grant me thy help in finding all of the sage in the barrel's commemorative coins. It smells so bad. Once I've got all the commemorative coins, I won't have to get up close and talk to it. Of course, nothing happens. The strange statue stands joyfully as always to one side of the docks. Well, so much for that then, huh?
Yeah.
Is that it? I better go back and ask McDunn. Okay. You've already made a wish to that statue? Yes, but nothing happened. Let's just wait. Things don't come true in an instant, there's no need to rush. By the way, some young people said that we can treat the statue like we do with a wishing pond. Have you ever tried throwing a coin or something like that? Let me think. I seem to have a coin right here. Just perfect. It's not a Denny, so I can't spend it, but it'd be a waste to just chuck it. Here, take it and try. McDunn fishes out an all too familiar coin. What's wrong? Your mouth is wide open. You're not afraid of swallowing a bug like that? That wish just now, it worked. It worked? I don't get it. Alright, that's good. At least nothing bad happens. Okay, can we talk with you? Freshly fried, come and give it a try. Okay, yes, I've got your coins for you. Here, now take it before I dunk you in the ocean to give you a bath.
Is that an officer behind you? The one in grey shirt. I said behind you in grey shirt. And
A lot of great shirts.
black skirt.
She looks more. Let's see.
Oh,
She
no,
may be with the Coast Guard. Seeing
okay,
at
that's
the.
not a skirt.
She looked like a skirt though for a moment there.
Okay, that is definitely a rank insignia. Okay, I think that's all we can do at Port Elpis for the time.
Wait, no. There's something else we can do. We can try to use Derby as a surfboard here.
I don't think so. I don't swim. At least not very well.
And yet you Oh, bloody heck.
I don't what now.
Do you remember where you work?
Okay, nothing too doxy, please.
No. I meant out here as in the ship.
Ship.
Let's see. These appear to be lockers prepared for visitors exploring the port walkway. Check carefully. There seems to be some faint writing on the sticker. It's just a row of numbers, but it takes some time to make it out. Old McDunn, the lighthouse keeper, has been standing by the lockers since an unknown moment. You do your thing, don't worry about me. But there's nothing secret about those numbers. Actually, it's the combination for the upper left public locker. 2 years ago, the lockers here were replaced with those featuring password locks and touchscreens. I moved the old stuff into the new lockers and wrote the passwords on the stickers, but nobody really cared. The old stuff? What else could it be? It must have been left by the people who used to work at the torchlit lighthouse. They hadn't been at sea long when that accident happened. The old city fell. They're almost certainly dead, but what if? At least whenever they come back, they'll find that their stuff is still in the lockers. Near this port means hope, but nothing good has ever happened here. Especially promises, and they've never been kept. McDunn's lips curl. He looks at the ordinary cabinet door in the upper left corner and leaves. When we return to port, achievements.
Yeah, just remember. We see the astral sea, so there's no need to swim.
Yeah. Oh, hello again, you. What's wrong? I kind of envy Tepe. He looks completely ready to be a sailor, and even has the leisure to go surfing after work. I'm just... I mean, I like the ocean, but to be honest, maybe working at an aquarium would be more suitable for me. If I go to sea on a cargo ship, no matter what kind of fish we catch, everyone probably only cares about how to cook it better. Who would bother about whether its dorsal to ventral axis is long or short? Okay, bit of a marine biologist. Okay. The windswept door stands suddenly closed, with no response after several knocks. Perhaps peeking through the round glass window might reveal something? But the glass window seems to have not been cleaned for a long time. Take a closer look. In the foggy window, there's a blurry reflection of a pair of eyes quietly watching you from behind. Ah! However, aside from a few drifting sea breezes, there's nothing else on this terrace. You peer through the round glass window again. The room has only a few stacked cardboard boxes. It looks like just a storage room. The eyes are gone.
Weird.
When you gaze at the empty room, when you gaze at the abyss gazes back at you. Dad, why is seawater salty? Let me think. Have you ever tasted the flavor of tears? Yes, tears are salty. That's right. Seawater is salty because there are sad sea monsters in the ocean crying tears. Why are the sea monsters crying? Once upon a time, all the sea monsters lived together carefree. Until one day an accident happened. Suddenly, ocean currents changed and the hollows emerged, separating some poor sea monsters from their relatives and friends. Those lonely sea monsters always shed tears in the depths of the ocean, and that's how seawater became salty. It's terrible. Dad, let's never be apart. I don't want to shed tears in loneliness like the sea monsters. We will be together forever, my little darling. I promise. Okay, it's a serviceable explanation as to, well, why, and without having to go into the actual details and such.
Yeah, though I have expected it to go differently, like saying the sea monster were cutting onions or something like that.
Could also be. Also, Aurora, that's especially true of black cats. Yeah, especially if they're laying on, like, a black carpet or something. Let's see. Scared visitor. Help Mew Mew figure out what the fierce outer ring citizen truly meant. Oh, right, this one. I think we started this, but didn't actually continue. Okay. A part of me is thinking that after each chapter that we finish, we should probably seek out all the side quests that it's unlocked before continuing, but that might drag things out quite a bit. Also, you need repair. There's nobody in Officer Mew Mew's spot, but a Bangbu instead? This Bangbu seems to be damaged and now malfunctioning. Is this the Bangbu the fierce outer ring citizen citizen Mew Mew mentioned? No, that's hardly the case. But perhaps it knows something about that citizen. Anyway, you need to fix it before you can get any useful information. Fix it up. Okay, this again. There was a third minigame of this kind added, or a third minigame for this added at some point. I don't know exactly when, though, but we probably won't see it until we get to Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting them to speed up. Oh, well.
Guess not for that one.
You've been a great help. Hey, you! Yeah, thank you for fixing me up. I won't forget your kindness. A tough tone, but polite manners. Before I passed out... Oh yeah, where's that big white cat? What's happening? I saw a big white cat there. Never ever seen him before. Never seen him before. Isn't the local outringer. Outer ringer. It's Officer Mew Mew. So I asked where he was from, and who he was. But that cat was dumb. He started saying he's from the Serenity Bureau for Obstruction. Never heard of this Serenity Bureau or obstruction stuff. That was a weird cat. Okay, so either he misheard, or, well, Mew Mew got so startled that he started sputtering.
Yep, making up nonsense.
But now that he's here, he's a part of our family now. So I thought we'd throw a welcome party and show him a good time. So I called everyone there to give him a warm welcome. So that's what you meant. What a heartwarming outer ring bang boo. But he ran away before everyone came. It must have been something urgent. I tried to help, but actually bumped into a wall and zonked out. Hey, you! Yes, thank you for saving my butts. Going to find that cat. He probably got trouble with the obstruction. No worries, he's in no trouble. Really? You know that cat too? Then you're welcome in the outer ring too. Could you help bring that cat here? I'll be waiting right here. Okay, this would have happened before the earlier thing with Mew Mew. But oh well. Is that a trash container? It sure looks like one. Who the heck built that?
Huh?
It's not even an actual one, it's just one made as a signboard or such. Okay. There you are, good citizen. So, what did they say? If I'm not welcome here, just say the words. I'll head back and file my failure report. You tell Officer Mew Mew the truth about that fierce outer ring citizen. As you reveal the truth, he hangs his head in embarrassment. So that fierce-looking bang boo was trying to throw me a welcome bash. I thought they were out to get me, and even caused that friendly bang boo to go haywire. Oh, terrible Mew Mew. How could I be so biased against citizens of a new Eridu? Outer Ringers are also enthusiastic citizens of New Eridu, and that won't change, just because of where they live. I should know that well as a public security officer. Don't beat yourself up. The bang boo is all fixed up now. I really thank you for your help, girl manager. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to face those enthusiastic Outer Ring citizens. Please lead me to that sweet Outer Ring citizen. I owe him a personal thank you. You bring Officer Mew Mew to the fierce-looking bang boo. Hey, big cats, you're safe and sound. No trouble with the obstruction. What's this obstruction? Who cares? And I'm here to help boost the community atmosphere with you together. So, more obstructions? Watch out and stay clear of trouble. Welcome to the Outer Ring. Come on, everyone, let's throw a grand party for our big cats. Attracted by the bang boo's shouts, a few Outer Ring locals become intrigued and join the party. Although there are only a few of them, Mew Mew is all smiles, enjoying the party. Didn't expect the people here to be so enthusiastic. The heat warms my heart, and my body too. My headgear is practically leaking sweat. Are you feeling it too? Let's just keep some more distance. I'm now revved up for work. I'll be staying in the Outer Ring from now on, Girl Manager. Thank you very much for your help, and please support me and New Eridu as always. Oh, here's a little something I gathered while I was hiding. I hope it'll come in handy. More of these.
All sorts of unexpected things happen in the morning.
Let's see. Find all the lost cargo trucks. Okay, Port Elpis. Find all the cargo trucks. And redo. Phantom of the Ballet Twins. Let's see.
A big salute to you.
Another Mew Mew badge. Okay, these two. I almost forgot about them.
Yes,
Yeah.
He indeed said these two.
Help the bang boo. Yep, another one like this.
It's neat to see that they had the outer area of where there's a desert, though.
Yeah. Oop. Almost missed that one.
Getting a little bit faster.
There we go. I just had a thought with what Aurora said. If you stare into the abyss will want treats. Well, darn it, I'll definitely that guy and... Hey, chill out. I'm not angry. I stumbled upon a lost bird in the air. It said it was lost on its migration route. I wanted to help it out, but then a gust came, got swept away and crashed inland. Next time I'll escort that bird through its destination safe and sound. I'm so fond of those little flying and fluffy critters. Why do you keep using those filtered words? Filtered words? Or you mean this? My language module must have been damaged when I crashed. Anyway, today, really, thank you. And here you thought he was skirting up a storm, huh?
I was beginning to think that too. Yeah, it's like, why is he swearing his ass off?
Yeah, and sorry about folks. It actually made me laugh and sneaking away. It actually made me accidentally do it with a false sound with my lips there. It sounded like.
What's the big deal? Just go for it. But I can't. There's something blocking the road. Blocking the road? Where? You're too scared to cheer up. Yeah, you meant rev up when you said cheer up. It took me a moment to catch on. Talking back, huh? Not trusting old Adron's wisdom? Nah, you're not old. And I totally trust you. It's just I spotted something shiny on the road. Here, look what I found. What's this? Not a Denny. What kind of coin is this? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Got so distracted, didn't even notice I was slowing down. Ouch. With a flick, Adron swipes the coin out of Polov's hand. When you're on your motorcycle, you focus on it and nothing else. Focus on your soul connection with that metal beast. Know yourself and know your ride. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Any slip-up only shows weakness as a rider. Soul, connection, great words, but you always say them so harshly. You don't want to be a wimp, do you, Polov? No, of course not. I'll give it another shot. With a peaceful life in the outer ring. That's the spirit. I've got your back no matter what. Looks like they've totally forgotten about that coin. Maybe you should pick it up in case it distracts Polov again. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, and this area is actually downstairs, I believe. No new...
Just had an evil idea.
Oh?
Should we show Derby some of the local cuisine?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Utopia is back in business starting today.
Well, the shopkeeper's the better view.
Of course.
Yeah, we can challenge these again for the fun of it. So, yeah, let's just... Okay. Gotta serve Caesar this. Okay,
yeah,
sausages, beef of multiple kinds, chicken, mushrooms or something on the cooker there.
Little food service minigame.
Yep. From an event that has ended, but you can still get some rewards, but we already got all of those. Let's see. Also got the big-ass casserole with hopefully fake crystals in them. There and there, just a full board. Let's see, healthy for you, not enough space for that. Put that there. Yeah, some of these things that the people get served here are questionable, like Scorpion. It looks like some people are out and about. We've seen that one. We've seen that one plenty. Have we seen this one with Seth?
Again, people, different Seth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've seen this one before, so let's go take a look. We are nearing to the end of the stream after all, so I'm not sure if we can really do many more side quests.
Yeah.
Actually, I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
I could note down what side quests I have. Actually, I think I have seen this one before, but it's still a nice one. I think after each chapter, once we continue with the main story again, I could just note down the new commissions and side quests that we get, so I can keep track of, well, when which are become available and such. Bill, you picking up some coffee too? Your ears are all pricked up. What? No, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. These ears of mine have got a mind of their own. I just heard some customers in line saying that feeling sleepy after drinking coffee is a sign of allergies. So I was thinking, could Officer Quincy be allergic to caffeine? Does that mean I should take her back a decaf drink? Does Quingy often fall asleep on the job? Yeah, that's why I asked her if she wanted a coffee in the first place. But if caffeine allergies cause you to get sleepy, is she feeling sleepy because of a caffeine allergy, or is she drinking coffee because she's feeling sleepy? What does Quingy have to say about it? Now that you mention it, I think Quingy told me... Busy? A little. My hip needs a little oil. No, I'll do it myself. Are you going to get into the coffee shop again, Seth? Pick me up a latte, would you?
I don't think somebody's picking up on the clues.
There's nothing wrong with just doing as she asked. True, I'll do as she asked for now, then when I get back, I'll tell her about how caffeine allergies can make you drowsy. But is she even able to have allergies? Speaking of which, the coffee back home tastes best to me. The stuff here is okay, but the aroma of the beans is a little weak, and the roast isn't good either. Suddenly in the distance, doom music starts as Tin Master just pulls out a double-barrel shotgun.
No.
I don't really understand the specifics, but it's only natural that the coffee outside isn't as good as the one at home. Can you recommend a coffee? From this place? They've got a couple that are alright. Let me help you order. It's on me. It's okay. The coffee here isn't expensive. You drink the coffee Seth bought for you. It's smooth, fragrant, and quite delicious. But according to Seth, it's just fine. How good must the coffee at his place be? Also, Gesundheit. Okay, still having Asaba just wait outside there. Okay. I think we can probably do one more side quest. Yeah, we can't do that one, or we shouldn't do that one until we've done the other one. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, right. Tell Bolter about Sean's trouble. As it turns out, Sean placed his pet tortoise on the power skateboard, but then the tortoise glided off and dashed away. I should tell Bolter what happened. Okay, I kind of forgot about that one.
That's why you don't put turtles on skateboards.
Oh no, it stole it.
The kid put it on, the turtle or tortoise, tortoise on it, and they just went, "See you later, sucker. I'm off to raise a hair." How's it going? Everything all right with Sean? Tell him about Sean. What did you just say? Sean put his pet turtle on a power skateboard and it zoomed off? Again, if it has flippers, it's a turtle. If it got legs, it belongs on land. This kid always manages to surprise me. If what you said is true and the tortoise has been speeding on the highway the whole time, it should be more than dozens of kilometers away by now. It might even be in the next town already. Is it still possible to find it? Don't worry, I installed a GPS device on the skateboard. I'll check the signal later and drive over to bring it back. But let's hide this from Sean for now. Let him suffer a bit to teach him a lesson. He'll think twice before letting animals use his stuff. The animals of the Outer Ring are not to be trifled with. A decent lesson, yeah?
Yeah, and I forgot about his shirts.
As long as it didn't skate into a dome, I guess.
Yeah. But I think you'd expect a shirt like this on someone else.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm kind of curious if we'll ever get a cowgirl Thyron as an agent.
I would not be surprised with the themes I'm expecting in this game so far.
Well, last time we streamed this, we did find one. So, not as a playable.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like we only have the mission-specific one of these left, so let's do that. Okay. But yeah, let's leave Ellen's friends alone with that. They probably have enough trouble with university or whatever they are attending. Okay.
We are not giving her friends that kind of shirts.
Ellen would probably just tail whip our arms in half. Because I think I have read somewhere... Go ahead.
For clarification, for Derby, Ellen is a short girl.
Oh.
And a maid.
More mostly tail and teeth, but yeah, the sirens tend to be very strong, and I think I have read somewhere that maybe it's a case of that she has, or maybe that she can break people's arms with that tail.
If she's a shark, she's definitely got more bite than bark.
Marks wants some up-close footage of ethereals for a bang boot to get to know what fear feels like. Let's try getting chased by ethereals. That will really give him something to check out. Okay. 10 hits, then we fail. As for the deal, I'll lure that big guy over. All you have to do is dodge his attacks. I'm ready. Great, let's get started then.
Would be fun.
Before we end the stream, we could show Derby her.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Nope.
So far, so good. No hits.
I think I did get hit there, but maybe these don't count. It's the big one that we need to.
Oh yeah.
I think I did see red text. Yeah, that counted.
That counted.
So yeah, you did not get hit earlier.
Yep.
Oop, 2 hits.
Something's throwing out grenades. Okay, the little stupid landmine things. Yep. There. How? Oh, wait. We can just dodge through those. That was so thrilling. We're scared to death there. You've taken the shot you were after. Now get out of here. Talk to me next time you need anything.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, some of these are really short. So we can actually pick up another one.
Yeah. Should we use some other characters?
We can look at the character roster a bit. Now, there are a few I don't want to show for spoilers and such.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I should be able to sort, so it'll only show specific ones. Oh, actually, she's right here.
Time for some tail care.
Not quite what I expected, but it looks good.
Yep.
I expected a few more shark details than that, but
There we go.
Touch my tail? No.
Okay, I misheard that last time. I thought she said touch my tail and die.
She's just like, no, don't touch it.
Okay, the guy for the footage is right here. Oop. Missed it just. I just chatted with my Bangbu about acting, and it has cut me off entirely from all communication now. Now it's even complaining about my script, even ending and denying about adding more drama in. This guy is getting more and more ungovernable. Nope, we have to get this guy to wise up. And here's that video clip you ordered. That horror clip of the Ethereum is all ready for you. I uploaded it to the cloud. Really? Thanks so much. I'll go back and download that now. Yeah, the guy's gonna get scared alright once it watches your video. Once it's experienced a little terror from the hollows, I'm sure there'll be no problem to act a natural scared look. A natural scared look. Okay.
I'm supposed I'm
All right.
curious, do people still know that Belle is not some... do they think she's some other rookie, or...
Now, most people don't know about them being proxies and such. Despite everyone just calling them that out in broad daylight on the streets.
Yeah, it's kind of driving the captain up against the wall at this point.
That's...
Like, I think I saw him the other day actually clinging to a wall, screaming into it.
Let's see. Cactus
That's
flowers
really a funny
invitation.
Oh,
Oh, right, you picked it up.
was that funny thought?
The captain is screaming into a wall.
I can't
Let's
blame them.
These two again. There. Looks like someone left something in the record box. Letter with a flower attached. This letter must be from the manager of Dew Gardening Shop. Is this a cactus flower? Quite a unique touch. Dear store manager, greetings. The florist supplier has delivered some cacti cultivated in the outer ring, which are quite petite and charming. I've enclosed one with this letter, hoping you will like it. These plants are known for their wildness and resilience, able to thrive in the most barren lands. However, once moved indoors, they might not retain their vitality. That said, a friend of mine is quite skilled in this field. Would you be interested in visiting Dew to exchange ideas with him? Orchidea. Okay, finally put a name on it, huh? Is he inviting me for a chat? Maybe you're growing cacti in pots? Sounds a bit strange. But since from Orchidea, it's probably related to some sensitive commissions she can't fully discuss in this letter. Hello, Wandeni Boo. It's you! I promised you could pet me before, but my friends and I are like living in different places, so you might not be able to find me. Humans seem to prefer a fixed abode, so I thought I'd keep that promise by coming to you. I've been asking around about you. All my Boo FFs say that you live on 6th Street and that you're a good person who's always helping Bang Boo out. Plus, you run a wonderful video store with excellent taste. But, you know, I don't make a lot of Denny's, so I had to walk over. I wanted to be early with keeping my promise. I'm glad I didn't run all the way here for nothing. I'm happy to see you. Do you want to pat me now? It's free, I promise. Pet it. Little rascal. I'm so glad you got to pet me. The next time I come to visit, please pat me again. May everyone have a Denny. Okay.
Hey,
Let's see. Any new news?
Husky
Let's
running
see.
the store.
Eating carrots wards off corruption? Experts claim there's no evidence to support this statement. That Bangbu can go in and out of the hollow has nothing to do with eating carrots. Mirror Quest Remake. Next year, the classic side-scroller game Mirror Quest will be remade. During interviews, some players expressed excitement for the remake, while others shared their desire for a completely new game instead of a mere remake of the original. And severe punishment for mini cargo truck destroyers. These mini cargo trucks serve as vital support. Do not attempt to hijack them. Public security will be focusing on preventing such actions. Well, technically, we've not been vandalizing them, we've just been finding them. And, well, reporting them to the authorities for where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this about? Oh, Lupita? Not sure I've seen you before, at least not named. It looks pretty, but it can also be quite dangerous. What's so dangerous about a coin? Well, I found this little guy on a nearby building's roof, just across the street from the convenience store. I was about to jump when something shiny caught my eye and I got distracted. Sudden dark, okay. Jump? Oh. Never mind. The buildings themselves aren't much of a problem for parkour fans, but those scattered coins on the rooftops can really mess with your focus. There are coins on the roofs? Yeah, why? Do you want them? Well, let's see. While I was running around, I noticed a loud motorcycle running by. I noticed a lot of shiny things up there. Who knows, maybe there are some coins up there that you'd like, but I'm not going up there to get them for you. If you're interested, you're welcome to learn parkour yourself. Yeah, I'll give you this coin as bait to lure you into the world of parkour.
That would be a fun skill to watch her do.
Oh wait, that's this one. I can't believe my fishing line is missing. This is a problem. Without a fishing line, I can't fish at all. Well, even with a fishing line, I often come back empty-handed. There's a fishy smell left on the line. Maybe a cat took it? I think I heard a cat meowing around here. Could my fishing line be around here? Yeah, this is just one of the weekly mini-quests. Meow, mackerel. Can't eat it. The translucent fishing line lies quietly there. Take it back to Kaido. Yep,
of course.
you again. She's just a frequent visitor, isn't she? Hey, you actually found it. I'm going fishing right now. I'm sure I'll catch something good today. Until next week when he loses his line again.
Go back and look at the shelf by the guy here. And look at the top product in yellow packaging.
Yeah.
He got his own brand.
Yep.
Apparently.
And if whoever doesn't know, let's show him Team Master.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the coffee for today yet.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
I think you have shown me this guy.
Could be. Still a nice animation. Okay, just gotta love that he makes a little art of his own face in it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, hello, Sukaku! Proxy, I see you! See what I mean? Can I ask you something? I heard there's a convenience store on 6th Street that sells limited edition super delicious red bean buns. Is this the one? I'll ask for you. Whoa, Proxy, you're so nice. You ask about the store's limited edition red bean buns, and luckily you managed to get the last one. I've actually been wanting to show this one.
Oh yeah.
I got it. But there's only one. You weren't planning on buying it for yourself, right? Huh? Yeah, how did you even notice that, Proxy? I wanted to buy it for Nagi.
Oh.
Even though Nagi doesn't eat as much as I do, but just one... Is it too little? Yanagi will be happy because it's the thought that counts. You're right, but... Well then, I have an idea. You borrow some colored markers from Ask, buy a piece of crepe paper and a card, and show Sukaku how to make a beautiful little gift package. You then have Sukaku write on the card and stick it on the package. So pretty. It feels like the red bean bun turned into a gift. I mean, I bought it as a gift for Nagi anyway, but now it feels different. I can't quite explain it. I just want to help you express your feelings. It's so nice, Proxy. I'll tell Nagi I learned something new today. Yeah, Sukaku, they are, well, reasonably big, but for an Oni, they are still a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what she is.
I don't want to. Did she here adopt? I wouldn't be surprised if she actually had adopted her or something.
Basically, in all but official wording, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure we told you this, Doobie, but the lady in pink hair here is basically the office mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember a little bit about that.
Okay. But that'll be it for today with Zenless. Let me just grab that. Grab those. Okay. And... should we do a 10 poll or should we leave that for the Wednesdays? I think I've asked that before, but I kind of forgot.
I think we can do one pull.
Yeah. Okay. Trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go then. Yeah, it's an S rank.
Oh.
Okay, and 2 A ranks. Okay.
Welcome.
Hello, Nicole, the other pinkette. Okay, now, did we get Trigger or someone else?
Got a gig that pays well? Count me in.
2 Nicoles. Okay, I think the next one is the S rank. No. Okay, then the one after this. Okay, now the game is just teasing me.
Soldier 11, at your command.
Okay, now that's a bit disappointing, but still nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that does mean that if we manage to get another S rank, it will be the banner character. And, well, 95 pulls is... yeah, that's going to ensure 1 S rank. Okay. Let's apply these.
Something? My services are expensive.
Okay. Yep, Nicole can go from 3 of 6 to 5 of 6. And that's Field Expansion. When Nicole uses her EX special attack, chain attack, or ultimate, the diameter of the energy field generated at the target location is increased by 3 meters. This and this too. All of this will soon become the Cunninghas's territory. You hear me? What? How soon? In about 10,000 years, based on current revenue projections. Can be. Okay, you just know who is saying what just from the text, huh?
Yeah.
There's Nicole, Billy, then Anby. Okay, yeah, Awaken. Okay, and 5 is Industry Star. That's the basic +2 and everything. Though they have plenty of enemies in the industry, Nicole has led her team out of many impossible situations, and so their reputation and experience steadily grew. Okay, then we have Soldier 11. Rapid Heat. When Soldier 11 becomes the active character in combat, if her energy is less than 40, her energy is recovered to 80. This effect can trigger once every 50 seconds. That would be really useful because, well, her EX attack requires quite a bit of energy.
Oh, yeah.
long-term high-intensity combat training allows Soldier 11 to complete mastery of her regulatory systems. She will always strive to ensure that she's in the best shape for each and every battle. Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Alright then. One last look here. Just grab these quick. And this. There we go. May as well grab them even if we are unlikely to make much use of them in the future, since we'll be moving to the main account. Probably sometime in the next month. Not in this month, probably. Okay.
Are we still gonna stream Zenless during Spooktober?
Well, we'll have Gibbous on Tuesday and Thursday. Witcher on Sundays, on weekends. So we could just go with Wednesdays still, unless... yeah, I do have a potential job lined up. Or 2 potential jobs, actually speaking. But we'll have to see if any of them will actually even take me, and if either of them, or both, depending on the hours they give, what days will and will not become work days and such. I'll try to get Wednesdays off, not just for Zenless, but also because I'm still filling in for someone on Wednesdays after the streams. I just noticed that Sumo Boo's shadow sometimes seems to vanish a bit. Or is that just me?
Yeah, same with the bigger one there.
Yeah, the paper Boo. Oh, well. But yeah. Do it.
We say during Spooktober we should probably not do the side quest during the weekend, since I be busy.
Yeah, we can do
Just in
the...
game.
Yeah. We'll also... Oh, Time Stranger. The weekend... No, the Wednesday streams, though, those we can keep going for the 8 stories. And if we run out of those before we run out of side quests... we'll have to see what we do then.
Yeah, actually, Derby?
Yep.
Where do you want to join us on Gibbous?
What's that?
Gibbous a Cthulhu adventure. It's a point-and-click horror game. Not really horror, it's comedy horror.
Oh yeah. I think I'd give it a shot for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it may give you a few laughs.
Yeah, you're always welcome to join on streams.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. For now, though, let's go look for someone to raid.
Actually,
let's see.
the other thing is, you're always welcome to join. Just please use the door and not the wall.
Well, no promises.
Yeah, you went metallic for a moment there, Ricky, but it stopped right after.
I said, they're always welcome to join as long as they use the door and not the wall.
Yeah, we got that.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, it is a bit busy, so let me narrow this down to a few. We've got Nico Silverado, who is playing Genshin Impact, which is on our list for potential streaming as well at some point. But with gachas and stuff, we'll mostly be focused on Zenless. We'll only be moving to other things temporarily for, well, when there is no new story in Zenless. Genshin is one of the possible ones for that. I think you said you'd prefer that one over Honkai Star Rail?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. That would be more of an incidental than as what we're doing with Zenless. We've got Sensei Tadpole, who is playing Risk of Rain 2. And they're sharing chats. Oh, nope, okay, they're doing another archipelago thing with Pika, who is streaming Stardew Valley. Okay. And for our last one... Actually, let's leave it between those 3. So Nico with Genshin, Sensei with Risk of Rain 2, and Pika with Stardew. Any of those either of you would suggest?
I will let you take
Any is good for me. I think we're in agreement.
Okay, let me take a quick peek as to where Nico is. Oh, okay, they just started from the looks of it.
I thought Derby said Jenny.
Nope.
Okay, let's go say hi to Pika. Because Nico would have not as much spoiler since it is just the start of the game, but still. Okay. Copy the name, head to our place. Yeah, for both Genshin and Star Rail, we'd have to make a new account to be able to start from the beginning. And we could swap over to my main accounts with those eventually, but let's just say that it would take far, far longer to catch up with those games, because they've been around quite a bit longer than Zenless.
And will that mean you would have basically double the whole grind thing?
To be honest, with both of the games, I'm at a point where I don't really need new characters as much. I've got teams to deal with most anything, so I get characters more there for if I find them interesting and such. Plus, once I got just a decent team for either of those, I could probably just, well, quit with the grind anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright.
Okay. For now, though, let's prep the raid. So /raid and paste. But before we get that started, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora. And I see that Knight has been lurking again. Hello there.
Hello.
And
Hello.
thank you as always, Drakir and Dervin.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
You're welcome indeed.
Yeah, tomorrow we continue with The Witcher 3 for a full 4 hours now. That's definitely looking forward to that. And in the evening, we'll probably do a few more side quests with Zenless here.
Again, you're welcome to join, Derby.
Of course.
And yeah, we'll see who may be available for Monday. So we'll have to see what we do then. Tuesday, we continue and likely finish with Shantae Advanced, not Advanced, Risky Revolution. Wednesday, more Zenless Agent Stories. Thursday, yeah, since we're I've got a game ready for then, which we should be able to finish just in a single stream. And then we can get started with Gibbous next week after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say high chance I'll be available Monday, so.
Okay.
Yay!
Let's see then. I think that is about it. So let's get this raid started. And yeah. Thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Yes, everyone, sleep well and watch out for undead seagulls.
And the shark girls.
And Wacky Bang Boo.
Well,